Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Trying to force one through there. So 2nd down coming up.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Lamar. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. Jackson now on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Gibbs. Takes out a 1-stop. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. 30, 20, 15. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Quick, ready?
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Right shot.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 27. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. He's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
1st down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He fires one deep down the right. That's complete inside the 35. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They go play fake with Jackson. Offense isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sense him out into one of those spots out wide.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a 1-point game. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
They send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Hey, lift. Ric Flair. Cut.
Another one for Gibbs. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 from the 41. Running it with David Montgomery. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They go play action with Goff. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Goff now on 3rd down. It's Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Goff on 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens tap it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. And Just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's good.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On the handoff, here's Mitchell. He's out in the clear. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Jackson. Flush out now to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. A start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Gone. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's taken down. That's a quality yardage on that play.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, and let him run.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Wallace with a return here. Making some progress here. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. Oh boy, there was someone injured on that play, and it didn't take long to ID who, right? It's DeAndre Hopkins in need of some assistance. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. It's Henry on the counter. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41. He's going to keep this one. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now here's Lamar. Hits him on the out route. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now it's Lamar. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field, because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. Henry takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 25-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Off play action, Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And he will get this inside the 30.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Off the gut they go, Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
SOS. You hear me talking about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Lions looking for a score just before the break. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Goff working from the pistol. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get some late points and the lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 14.
Fox now to kick this one away.
For the Lions.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
At the 48-yard line.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first.
Gain of 7.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Jackson on 3rd and 1. He rolls to his right. He's running for it. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. 2nd and 10 now. To the left and hauled in by Likely. This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Mitchell up the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Gain of 3. Brings up 2nd down at the 11-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Jackson now on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. He's got a gain of 6 there. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Raymond on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
180. Hey, lift.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
Kyle Van Noy on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Cut. 180.
Now gone. That one complete to St. Brown. up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Lions the first.
First down, Detroit.
Value three.
Goff off the play action. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And it sets up second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Yes, sir. 180. Five.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10, it's gone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
180.
They're going to throw again. Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
And the Lions, first down.
Like 20.
Montgomery now up the middle. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Like 20.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Gibbs runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Ravens, 14. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
BC, ready?
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
To Zay Flowers. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Hold on, ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They go play fake with Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but showing a love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
On first down, they'll run. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Put some respect on that corner's name. Corners aren't just on that field to cover. They can hit, and they can create tackles for loss, too.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Gets this to Bateman. And they get this down to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up now for first and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Bateman hauls it in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Now Jackson on third down. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attack. And that gets him back to within 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They motion the tight end over. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
From the gun, Goff. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. So now it's going to be third and long.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Cut. Like 20.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that gives the Lions the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down throw from Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now they face second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Third and 4 coming up now. Throwing again, it's Goff. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. A great effort not rewarded. That punches the crossbar and bounces backward. And the game stays at 11.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Keaton Mitchell out of the backfield. So that brings up second down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Has it down close. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Handoff here to Mitchell. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for two.
The Ravens will line up.
Jackson throwing for it. Rolling left, buying some time. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. To consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg for him. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Play action here with Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. Off to the races, middle of the field. Into the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going for it again. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Nearly an interception on that play, and we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. 2nd and 10 now. Caught, nice gain left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup, and that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
40-yard line.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Lamar. Avoids the sack. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. Jackson throwing here. He put everything he had into this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Punting unit out now. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Put it on the ground here. Montgomery. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. It's Gibbs on the carry. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand at saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 34. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Third and long for him here. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll be touched down after a big play.
A 57-yard gain.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Lions nearing their second win in the campaign. They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10.
Tiger. 180.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Go, John. 180. 2 for 1. 2 for 66. Got.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Gets him on the quick hitter. He's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
We go.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Lions get the win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Baltimore.